This is your morning in 8 minutes. Take a look at your screen. The Maryville Police Department needs your help finding this missing teen. This is 15-year-old Isabel Jenkins Chambers. She was last seen yesterday on Andrea Drive. If anybody has any information, please contact the Maryville Police Department.
And a Sevier County woman is behind bars this morning accused of killing her 3-year-old son.
Police arrested Brenda Behunin at her home. She is also facing neglect charges for 4 other children. Police say the 3-year-old suffered serious injuries. He died at the hospital. Behunin is now being held on a $1 million bond. And police in Anderson County found a murder suspect from Michigan after a chase on I-75 ends in a crash. It happened Wednesday afternoon. Troopers got a tip that Nashawn Ali could be in the area. The chase started in Campbell County, crossed over into Anderson County. Ali lost control near the Rocky Top exit. Just look at that car in the median. He was taken to the hospital but is expected to be okay. He is facing several charges this morning. Well, gas prices still going up. We've got the newest numbers around East Tennessee for you this morning. $4.16 in Knox County statewide. Slightly less expensive, $4.11. The national average even higher at $4.30.
Certainly look at it. The legislature, that's a legislative issue as well that they'll look at.
That's Governor Bill Lee talking about a plan to put a 90-day suspension on the state's collection of gas and diesel taxes. It was proposed by state lawmakers this week. The gas tax can be suspended either by the governor declaring a state of emergency or by passing it in the budget. And people are getting tired of potholes, especially hitting them and ruining their cars, dealing with those costly repairs. One state lawmaker says he has a plan. Dan Howell presenting a bill that'll create a centralized system for reporting potholes with the Department of Treasury and the Department of Transportation. He says it would make it easier for drivers when they go through the process of filing a claim.
Well, Tennessee lawmakers are urging President Biden to approve a disaster declaration request for West Tennessee counties after last month's snow and ice storm. Governor Bill Lee requested that President Biden issue a major disaster declaration. In a letter to the president, the Tennessee delegation urging quick approval so people who were directly impacted can get the help they need.
And Governor Lee says his plan to change the state's funding formula for schools is a good idea. The old system hasn't been changed in decades. The House Education Committee not entirely on board with the governor's plan right now. Some from both parties openly questioning why the Lee administration is moving so quickly to get the plan approved. Before the new plan can be implemented, though, it must first get approval from lawmakers.
Knox County students will still be required to wear a mask for now while a lawsuit is being mediated. A federal judge ordering the parents behind the lawsuit to mediate with the school board. Now we're learning it will be done in a public setting. The boards decided that at last night's meeting. Federal Judge Ronnie Greer is giving them 60 days to work out the issue. The date and place will be set once the groups agree on a court-approved mediator.
House lawmakers approving a massive $1.5 trillion spending bill that would fund the federal government through September. The measure, which was hammered out overnight, also includes $13.5 billion in military and humanitarian aid for Ukraine. It also includes more than $15 billion in new COVID relief, less than what they originally wanted when lawmakers on both sides of the aisle said it was just too much. The bill now heads to the Senate.
Officials in Ukraine say Russia bombed a maternity and children's hospital, turning it to rubble. At least 3 people died. It's an act Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is calling atrocious. Zelensky repeating his calls for help from NATO, including the declaration of a no-fly zone over his country. For now, the White House issuing a ban on importing Russian oil, natural gas, and coal.
More than 2 million refugees have fled Ukraine in the last 2 weeks. Some of them have families here in the United States, but according to the State Department, Ukrainians are only being considered for resettlement in the U.S. if the countries they fled to are also unsafe.
Here in the U.S., the job market remains strong. A new report shows Americans continue to resign at a high rate. The Department of Labor says 4.3 million people quit their jobs in January, just under November's record of 4.5 million. Employers are struggling to fill positions. Job openings remain at near record levels.
BMW recalling more than 900,000 cars and SUVs, most of them for a 3rd time to try to fix a problem that can cause engine compartment fires. The recall covers many 3 Series, 5 Series, 1 Series, X5, X3, and Z4 vehicles from 2006 through 2013. U.S. safety regulators say there could be an electrical short. In rare cases, the cars can overheat and catch fire. Fires can happen while the cars are being driven or soon after they're parked. And there's another chance to shop and save on everything you need for the kids. The Jack and Jules Kids Consignment starts today at the Knoxville Expo Center. It's a chance to save big time on lightly used kids' clothes, books, books, toys, everything you need for spring and summer. Doors open this morning. A small portion of the sales, or a portion of the sales, will benefit East Tennessee Children's Hospital. You can find the hours over on the WVLT News app.
And we've got a scam alert for you this morning. This new phone scam going around. If you get an anonymous number texting you saying they have the wrong number, but then they ask you if you enjoy a photo. The BBB says it's a scam. If you get a text like this, call police. Don't ever respond to that text message.
And it is 6:54. We do want to get to Whitney Turner with your first alert traffic.
No wrecks or delays slowing down your Thursday morning commute. We do have a couple of disabled vehicles. This is a live look at I-40 just west of the weigh scales. We got that disabled tractor trailer in the right-hand shoulder there, not blocking any lanes. You can see that early volume on the interstates this morning. This is a live look around downtown Knoxville. I-40 at 17th Street, yet another disabled vehicle also in the right-hand shoulder there. Just use caution getting by it.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
Almost 6:55, and now as we have some clouds left over this morning into midday, a little drizzle trying to pop up this morning. It's because we're on the backside of the last system we just dealt with. But we're going to boot that out of here, get some more sunshine, more clearing afternoon to evening, and more warmth tomorrow. At least we have a nice couple of days. But notice then we get some spotty showers starting to creep in Friday evening ahead of that line of rain to snow. Our next first alert weather day. Widespread freeze, widespread wind chills, and yes, heavy snowfall can overtake some warmer surfaces Saturday morning. Then it becomes scattered, moderate to lighter snowfall. So again, heavy early, then moderate to light, and it clears out. But very cold air sticks around where we'll have teens into Saturday night. So that's the different layers of your first alert weather day. Remember, widespread snowfall in the morning becomes scattered to spotty. Feels like teens to 20s for Saturday. Everybody keeps asking me how much snow. This is going to produce easily some bands of 3 to 4 to 5 inches of snowfall. But how much sticks? Well, that's less. 1 to 3 would be my easy estimate here, just based on different temperatures of different ground surfaces, though. That's important. A lot is going to fall and limit visibility. It's up there. All right, we got just a couple of days before it slides down here. Right now we have some specks of drizzle in the southern valley to foothills, some mid-level clouds, and some temperatures ranging right around normal. It's 37 Crossville to Williamsburg, 43 in Knoxville to 41 Morristown, and 46 Athens. Still can make for a beautiful start to the day. Sunrise officially right now, some sun peeking through those layers of clouds with a cool breeze now that's going to turn around to be more of a westerly flow for your afternoon. That's also when we get some more of that transition to partly cloudy views and back to normal temperature at 58. And then again, ups and downs continue. A little bit more warmth tomorrow, upper 60s. Then that big drop in temperature, 32. But if you're like me, you got kids in Knox County schools and you're going, no, spring break. It just starts off rough, but the rest of next week isn't too bad.
Yeah, well, you got lucky today. It is a calm morning, and it's your birthday.
Yay!
So very happy birthday.
Thank you.
Not having to track storms coming through our area
Yeah,
today.
today.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers, right? 6:56, we're headed over to WBXX. We hope you have a good day.